What's up, Wrench Bros? Coming at you from the shop today, and want to shine with the 72 C10. Here's where we're at. You know, it's hard to find a video on replacing this complete floor pan and be able to understand what you got to do to get it done. But I had to replace the rockers; they were bad. So, and the cab corners is what got all this started, because I needed to replace them, and where the cab corners actually weld to the back of the cab there, to the floor pan. So this is, from the factory, it had welds all down through here, as well as it'll get spot welded right down here as well. From the outside, we'll drill holes and spot weld to this floor pan, through the original panel to the floor pan. I think I've got to get some spot welds in here to hold all this together, where the factory had it, but you can see where all the old spot welds were. I'm just welding up this rust. I know it's big and bulky, but it's kind of thin. I had to do what I had to do because, I'm just trying to get this thing done. I also had to replace this lower pillar, but it's just a matter of grinding where these welds are here. There'll be welds onto this. This will actually have another piece that has it's quite a bit, but slowly but surely you'll get it. And you can see where I took my spot weld cutter and cut all these spot welds. So what we did to begin with, was on the inside of the truck, we just cut it right here, real close to where this was. And then we were able to get it all out, like that. And then once you do that, you can come get these spot welds out and get these pieces apart. It comes apart pretty easy once you do that. I did have to pull this off the other side. This lower pillar is still in good shape. I got my patch panels that'll cover that. I braced this, I welded it both sides, and also put a bead here in the middle to keep these, just to keep it as, true to shape as possible. I'm going to be sandblasting this cab, and so y'all make sure and follow, like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell if you want to follow along on this project. And believe me, I need the subscribers. I've got a 73 Dart I'm going to be giving away as soon as I hit 500K. It'll be down the road, but, if we can build this channel to 500K, who knows what that Dart will look like by that time. So it could be a pretty cool thing. We'll see. I hadn't even got it in the garage to see what's going on with it, but this gives you a pretty good, I still have to replace these, but everything's lined up with the old holes. I've got to drill new holes here. We're lined up on this side. You can see I've got in all the corners except the one it doesn't have. I'm just going to double check some measurements and all that stuff. I mean, you look at them, they look, to the eyeball, they look pretty dead nuts on. So we'll see. These factory ones, sometimes the parts aren't exactly the same shape, maybe not have exactly. I think that one runs out a little bit longer here, but it's just that piece. If you look at this one, the way it's made, and this one, it's just a little wider there. Where this hole is going to be. From the edge of this hole over, we got about like 1.5 inches here. If you look at this side over here, it's close. That one definitely keeps protruding out more here. But the other one just kind of rounds off. So, I don't know. It's close enough. Then once get that in where it's supposed to be, then I can get my cab corners put in on each side. And then I can do the rocker panels. And yeah, it'll be, as far as rust repair, I do have to patch here and the other sides the same way. So I'm gonna have to patch both of those. And there again, I'm sure there's gonna be some, where these two panels are joined, there's gonna be, you know, you'll get a patch panel. Let's see if we've got one here. Hold on. All right, so we got, you know, like this patch panel. This is gonna sit right in there, if you can imagine. But there's gonna be spot welds. There's probably, you know, there's spot welds along this little section through here. And so probably right here on this flange, there's gonna be some that may be them right there. You know, so you'll figure it out. I'm not a mechanic by trade, and I have limited knowledge, but you know, I can learn. If another man can do it, I can do it. And you know what? You can do it too. So don't be scared. Just get out there and start tearing shit apart. Take pictures, bag and tag, screws and all that kind of stuff. You know, you need to know when you put it back together what goes where. So other than that, it's just like a big, you know, jigsaw puzzle, basically. And so I'm going to quit rambling. I've gone long enough. If y'all got questions, drop a comment. Love to hear from you. Be happy to answer anything you got and help me get to that 500K so I can give that old dart away. All right, guys.